Hello, I'm Enrique, and I co-founded Thermy because we wanted to help women. So, breast cancer is the #1 cause of death for Mexican women. But not only that, this disease affects over 2 million women all over the world every year. And in many countries like Mexico, 75% of the diagnoses are done too late. This is because we have a lack of equipment and specialists due to the high prices of mammography units and training, and also by the pain the standard technique causes that deters women. So that's why we created Thermy as a new screening technique that uses infrared images and artificial intelligence. It consists of a thermal camera and AI software that aims to detect thermal anomalies related to the growth of tumors, and when we detect one, it passes through a secondary validation. So with this technology, we can address to younger women beginning 20 years old instead of 40 or 50 with the X-rays in a painless and more widely available technique. Also, we can increase physicians' early diagnosis without exposure to anybody to radiation. And we can provide the tools to the hospitals and clinics to create bigger screening campaigns. We are aiming to reach the hospitals through the direct sales and leasing over device that will cost around $40,000, and also by providing a subscription to our AI platform in order to analyze each case with an average ticket of $15. So the market opportunity, we are actually making money by helping people, because if we manage to address only 1% of the 42 million women that will be in Mexico in 2020, over 20 years old, by $15 per case, we can do around $31 million. And by the sales of the equipment needs, we can address 20% of that need and doing another $67 million. So this thanks to a wonderful team of engineers, physicians that are full-time and fully committed in early detection, because we believe that we can save lives with this. So thanks to the wonderful team, we managed to start our clinical trials. We have raised over $185,000. We also started our IP and regulation in Mexico and also in the United States, and many other things. Finally, thanks to the LIF program, we managed to address to PwC, and he agreed to help us enter the UK market in the future. And we have a meeting next month with the NHS after the elections, of course. And what we are asking for is for an equity investment of $250,000 in order to finish our product, regulation, certifications. Let me finish with this remark. Next year, there are going to be over 600,000 deaths caused by late cancer detection. Would you help Thermy to be a part of the solution? Thank you very much.
You touched it very quickly on one of the slides. It's about accuracy. How accurate is the technology? Yeah. Obviously, false positives can be a massive issue because it costs more to handle false positives as well. What's the...
Yeah. Now, in our first clinical trials, we're still in this early phase, but we have over 95% of recall and 90% of precision. So we happen to have 1 or 2% of false positives and almost 0 false negatives. So it's very good for screening.
That's great.
How does the cost of infrared imaging compare with the standard cost of scanning?
Almost a fifth of the cost, because a mammography unit costs over $225,000, and our system will cost $40,000. So it's a quarter, almost a fifth part.
And did you say there's 0 radiation attached to this?
Zero at all.
So patients could have frequent scans?
Exactly. We can do follow-ups, we can start early, and yeah.
Is this still at a hospital?
Yeah.
Yep.
No.
So you haven't got to the stage where you can self-test at home and that kind of...
No.
Is that something that you see as the future, or do you think this is...
Yeah, maybe. We are actually first ensuring that this works in controlled environment, and then we can scale up to the little small cameras in order to do it yourself in your phones. So first, we want to really work. We are working with the FOCAM, the Breast Cancer Foundation in Mexico, and with FLIR systems that they are more widely known for the infrared cameras. So when they happen to have the very accurate and small ones, we will scale to that. But now we're working with the more accurate cameras in a hospital.
What are some of your competitors doing? What are their approaches?
Yeah. We have, for example, sorry about this. In comparison with our competitors, we have some of them that are using contact sensors in order to measure the temperature. They use this bra with a bunch of sensors, but they don't have enough like us, because we are at a photograph almost. We have 680 plus 460 pixels. So we have a bunch of sensors. Other ones, like Niramai, is from India, are doing almost the same, but we happen to have more recall in our systems and bigger amount of data now. We have over 3,000 patients. And also our study is more quickly. So yeah.
And in terms of the cost of the AI system development, how does that compare with infrared compared to standard scanning techniques where they're also using artificial intelligence?
I think that we only know them that are really creating artificial intelligence focused in infrared for the life science sector. But mostly the money that we raise has been put on that to develop our own guidelines in order to acquire a good image and then process it. So most of the money that we have has been done in that matter. So thank you.